What up, what up, what up? Right, about to prep a meal. Just a quick vlog, really. Gonna do some Jamaican jerk turkey, lean turkey. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to cook it. It's a high protein meal. It's quite low in carbs. It's more fibrous carbs from the vegetables. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you how to prep a meal really quick. So, first of all, we'll start off, we're going to have, this is quite a cheap meal, it's very high in protein, but obviously you need to make sure you've got everything ingredients wise. We're going to start off with, we've got some British thin cut turkey breast steaks. There's just over 300 grams there, so I'll show you quickly the macros. You're looking at protein 24 grams per 100. So you're looking at what, 2, 4, 6, about 70, just under 80 grams of protein. This is obviously the weight pre-cooked. I've got mixed veg, so I've obviously got some carrots, some sweet corn, some peas, and a little bit of broccoli in there. I have got some crushed almonds. Now the reason I've got them in this pot, they come in ridiculous silly little bags. So the second you tear them, they rip all down the side. So I always keep my crushed almonds in there. I've got some olive oil. Now I know olive oil isn't exactly the cheapest and more cheaper than sunflower oil, but we are going to use per steak, I'd say roughly about a teaspoon per steak, so 3 teaspoons. Now seasonings, these can be pretty expensive, but we're not going to use a great deal. So I've got the Schwartz Jamaican jerk, and I use this on everything. Absolutely love it. Put it on chicken and put it on steak. So what I'm going to do is show you how to obviously weigh your food out first. Firstly, actually, we don't weigh our meat pre-cooked. So what we do, I don't want to Winnie the Pooh bowl. There's one second. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to use a Winnie the Pooh bowl. That's a way to do it. Yeah, so we don't weigh the meat beforehand, we always weigh it after. That's if you're tracking your macros. I'm not going to bother, because it says 320. I reckon by the time it's cooked and all the juices have run out, it's just going to be roughly around about 285, 290. But yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off and weigh out. We want probably about 40 grams worth of crushed almonds. So obviously we zero the bowl. So we weigh out roughly, I'll probably go with 30 actually. We're at 34, no, that's fine. So you know obviously how to do it yourself. So you obviously zero your bowl. That's zeroed. I did already put it in the pan. That's all good. Now I know you're thinking there is a hell of a lot of veg there, but no one got fat off eating veg. Okay, so we've got roughly just under 300 grams of veg. Okay, so let's get all that back in the pan. I have just boiled the kettle because it does make it a hell of a lot quicker. So end up the wrong one on. So all we're doing with the veg is just literally boiling it up. It's as simple as that. Keep it nice and short and sweet. Okay, so olive oil in the pan first. You want to preheat your pan. Always preheat your pan, it keeps things simple. So 1, 2, 3. So roughly about 3 teaspoons is probably about 5 there. It's all good. Then we want to get the turkey breast in there. Okay, so I've got them in the pan. Bit of a pain in the arse to try and cut open the packet whilst I've got the camera in my hand. But anyway, so we're going to roughly, I'd say around about a tablespoon and a half seasoning worth of Jamaican jerk, depending on how you like it. It is quite potent, but it just adds to the flavour. When you're eating the same things day in, day out, you need to spice things up a little bit. So I'm just going to do one side with that. I always flip it over and put my chicken seasoning on the other side. I know it's turkey, but it's all good. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this bit, I'm going to speed it up until we come to the crushed almonds. Okay, so it's been roughly, let's say about 2.5–3 minutes on one side. Glad we spread that up. And now we're going to put on the chicken and steak seasoning. I don't even know what is in this, to be honest. Let's have a look. Chicken and steak and an aromatic spice mix of coriander, chilli, tomatoes, roasted onions, all carefully blended with genuine Mediterranean salt to create the perfect spice mix for all types of red meat and poultry. Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on. But it's really nice, trust me. Absolutely love this stuff. 2 seconds. Okay, so we got all that on. I'd say there's roughly about half a teaspoon on there. We wait till that side's cooked, and then what we do is we will be throwing in our crushed almonds. Now if you're on a high carb diet, it's very simple to just chuck some pasta or some rice. I'd probably go with personal preference, especially with the turkey and the Jamaican jerk. I'd probably go with some basmati rice. You've got the rice and the peas and thing. But yeah, so another few seconds there, and then we chuck in our crushed almonds. And right, there we go. This is where it gets messy. A little bit one side. It doesn't necessarily always stick. So what we do is we use half. Shake it round. Remember when you were little, you used to put glitter on a picture with the glue, and you shook it and bits come off. That is what we're doing. And the same again. So what I'll do, I'll post up now over here what the macros are for this meal. Oh wow, good macros. Yeah, so we'll let that cook for another minute each side. See how our veg is doing. Like I say, it's just basic mixed veg, steamed, keeping it simple. Price wise for this meal, we use, I don't know where you're watching this from, but in the UK we shop at a supermarket called Morrison's. As you could see on the packet, it was 2 packets of the 3 turkey steaks for a £5, bargain. That was just a bag of frozen mixed veg. Crushed almonds aren't that cheap actually. For I think it's 150 gram bag is roughly around about £2. I know you can get a few bags of peanuts for that, but it's definitely worth it. The fats are quality, and that's what we're after, some quality fats. Your seasonings, they're not cheap for your first buy, but they're going to last you a few months. Same with your olive oil, it's not cheap when you first buy it, but again, you're only using a few teaspoons at a time. Let's get these bad boys turned over. Okay. Okay, so these bad boys are done. Looking absolutely pucker. Now, just to show you, I wouldn't normally do this because I'd just eat the packet. We are going to show you what the weight was now. It was 320 gram for the pack. Zeroed a bowl. And obviously we've got the added almonds, but we've lost a lot of the juices, so it might work out roughly about the same. Yep, not far off. 212 grams. Not too bad. So let's get this served up. Presentation is key, lads. Presentation is everything, as I say. So that's the turkey breast sorted, and there you have it. Simple as that. So I'd say roughly the cost of this meal was, I'd say around about £4, £4.20. That's just for the meal itself. With everything, if you're going to obviously get your seasonings and your olive oil and your crushed almonds, I'd say you're probably looking at about anywhere from £8 to £12 depending on where you shop. You can throw on some, say, Walden Farm seasoning because they're 0 calorie, so you can get like your sweet chilli, even your barbecue sauce, things like that. They're absolutely amazing. But yeah, there you go. Simple as that. Voila.